These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Michigan State's offense takes the field. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Sparty. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
With the catch, it's Cole. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bridges. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The give to the back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Spartans in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Spartans! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bridges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Bridges. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running back searching for a hole. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab, past the marker. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Touchdown, Michigan State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now the play fake. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Now facing a third and long. Johnson looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Hand off from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Makes the grab. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Sparty! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Tigers want to move quickly. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. A strike downfield. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. 10. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella, and they get him down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts one down the sideline. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe...
Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right down the middle. He's open on the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They get to the line quickly. The give from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Misfired on first down. Back to the air on second. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man to the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wide out. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Leaves it with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to pound their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he takes it in. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Lawson. Finds his big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your...
Makes a grab for a big play. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Catch in the middle, it's Johns. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in, it's Fields. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johns. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Field goal is good. After this, it'll be a wrap. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They get the W, and with that